boy Chucky B. It's episode 5. Okay, we are a little short-handed today. Okay, Becky had to take the week off. Okay, she's doing some things. Okay, everybody needs a mental health day, mental health week. So, Beck, we're gonna be here next week for episode 6. You know what I'm saying? But we got a special guest today. Little Playgirl Jazz is in his house. Okay. Of course, we got our 2 studs, our 2 crew members, 2 lovely co-hosts, Adobe and my boy V-Time. And I guess I heard around the block, around the hay, from a little birdie, that today's a very special day.
It sure is. Y'all see what I'm repping? Do you see the delicacy? The delicacy that runs through our blood, bro. Man, if you haven't got a Nigerian yet, stop playing yourself. Stop playing yourself.
You're missing out. Oh my God. It's LIP forever. LIP forever. That's okay. I'm for the nice Nigerian drama ones.
Okay. And here we go. They always looking for the Niger babes.
But in all seriousness, shout out to Nigeria. One of those African nations that always seem to be on the up and up, always prospering. I feel like they're ahead of the curve. Yeah, a lot of flair, a lot of flamboyance.
Come up,
but I love all my Nigerians equally, so shout out to you. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Thank you. And we gon' anything else, or we just gonna jump right into it?
Nah, we'll sprinkle it throughout the.
Sprinkle like little comments.
Right, like something. Like,
Anywho, let's just get right into it. First, we're gonna get a little touch up on little current events. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there's a lot going on in the world right now, especially with COVID, a pandemic, the presidential debate.
Oh my God.
You know, police brutality.
That was not a debate. That was not a debate. That was 2 children arguing with each other.
I hope.
I work at a daycare. It literally was toddler fight, right?
I hope that everybody who's watching this watched that debate and you guys, saw kind of what we're dealing with in a sense. But for first time voters, and they're watching this and trying to decide which of these 2 candidates should be president of the United States. Like, what do you think they're feeling?
Well, I'm actually a first-time voter. This is my first time voting.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's my first time voting. The last time I was 17, so I was about to turn 18. I didn't get to vote. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna vote.
You have to.
I know. Everyone always argues with me, but it's like I literally don't fuck with either one of them. At the end of the day, I feel like we're fucked either way. So it's like, but then again, fuck Trump. So I'm probably gonna vote. But I don't fucking know. This shit's confusing.
You have to vote because you not voting is like a vote for him. Because everyone who doesn't vote, they like whether or not you think your vote counts, whether or not you think you have a voice or whatever, like you have to vote. Like, and you have to encourage your friends who are in your position. You think, oh, like this is my
all
first
my
time
friends
voting.
do the same thing.
They have to like take their asses to.
Actually, that's a whole
I know.
Y'all even going to
crazy.
Exactly.
I don't know. I just really.
And that's like
both of them. I'm probably gonna vote.
What we're trying to encapsulate. Don't think. See, and I feel like this is also the thing too. Like even when it was Hillary Clinton and Trump, it was also I heard a lot of picking up the lesser of the 2 evils, and I hear a lot of that this
That's
election
exactly
period
what I'm
too.
thinking, actually.
But you can't think of it that way. You just have to you really have to look at it from a politics standpoint and look at what Trump is saying out loud. You have a moderator giving you a chance on a national platform. This is ABC to denounce and condemn white supremacy, and what you say is stay back and stand your ground or whatever. That to millions and millions of people, the Western civilization, the Eastern civilization, people out there are watching that and they're like, these guys, you know what I mean? These guys, they stand no chance. They stand no chance. No chance. So, please.
So are you guys all in agreement that you guys are voting for Biden? If you guys care, like we're gonna say we vote for it.
Definitely not voting for Trump. So.
What she said.
What?
But like, even Biden himself comes from that era, Even
though he sits here and acts like he cares about other races, he is just like Trump. He's a rich, racist, disgusting person, just like Trump. I mean, they're both horrible, but the things that Biden is standing for is the shit that makes you want to vote for him.
Yeah, it makes.
Hopefully we can at least bully him into actually following through with what he says he's gonna do.
It makes sense.
He could give us all this shit. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then when we get sick, he can literally switch it all up. So that's why it's like, what the fuck? I don't know who to trust. Like, this shit's crazy.
Go ahead, V.
I mean, with my experience with all this, how I see it is that they're both, like we both know, they're both not the best candidates.
Right.
Not at all. That's what we understand, right?
And I want to work on that after, because I have a. Go ahead, sorry.
They're not the best candidates. The only reason why you should vote is if you look at the state of the world right now, the state of what we're in.
Yeah, this is fun.
Biden didn't really say like he's mobilizing these people. Like he's not. You could be a politician. All politicians lie. That's an offer. They all lie. They don't fulfill their promises. This and the third. That's the politics.
Part of the game.
Is democracy. That's what we live in. So we understand that part. Boom. We still have to get that part out of our heads. Now we think about, all right, what are they doing for our country? What are they doing to our country? Trump, I'm not the biggest politics guy, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you all the policies that he put out, what he did to help and what he did to not help. All I can do is judge him by his character, and what he's doing is mobilizing these white people that they were in hiding. But now that they see that, the strongest man in our nation is kind of for us, now they're coming out. Now they're mobilizing, you know what I'm saying? KKK comes out a little more often. All these little groups that are coming, doing hate crimes, people shooting up protests and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And these are all the things that are happening. And instead of the president, even if he was a smart racist, he'd be like, publicly he would just be like, yo, you guys can't do that. But he's that much of a racist that he couldn't even, he said, stand back and stand down. Like, yo, live to fight another day. We'll be back. That's what he told him.
That's basically what he said.
Told him. And that's crazy.
Millions of people, too.
That's just crazy.
I don't know. And like another thing, too, like I don't want people say that, my vote doesn't matter, yada, yada, yada. They won't vote, and then will complain about the person in power. So if you're one of those people, then like vote, and don't in 4 years, if it's not the outcome you want on election night, in those 4 years, don't cry and pretend like you care or like you could have done something when you had a vote and you chose.
Can I just say one thing?
Not to vote. Go ahead.
So I feel like a lot of first-time voters don't know how voting works and how the presidents become presidents. So
that's fair.
Once they get educated on how it works, and they'll realize that their voting matters. That's kind of what happened to me. So that's
but it's
but I mean that's really the truth of it though. Like you can't just say like don't complain. Like you should educate people. Like this is why you should vote.
Yeah,
and then they'll change their mind.
But at one point, that's what I'm saying. At what point, I shouldn't have to stick a web browser and have you Google freaking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What it means to vote. Everybody has a phone.
It's like one post per page. Like, bro, in flat, big ass letters, like you can see the reasons why people tell you to vote. Your vote matters. Like, time and again. Like, at some point in time, like, I'm not hearing it, bro. Because that shit's everywhere. It's on Twitter, bro.
Instagram.
Twitter is literally.
But you're seeing it in. For example, for me, I'm seeing it. I'm like, we're fucked. Like either way, to me, I'm like, we're fucked either way. But then I've been talking to people just like you guys, like what you guys are saying, and I'm realizing it really does matter and it can change.
Right.
But I feel like I was at the point where I'm like, fuck it, like I don't even give a fuck anymore.
Right.
You
still chose to talk to people. Yeah. Not everybody does that. And some people just choose to like ignore.
Some people
just
don't fucking care.
Exactly. Just continue to ignore it, but then want to complain. Like, bro, nah.
Well, so two things. To piggyback on that, I was at work and I was talking to the ladies that I work with, and I was like, so ladies, are you guys gonna vote? And they all kind of, and I'm like, I was like, so why not? And they were like, because the lesser two evils, I don't want to pick that. And I was like, well, like, if all of you think that, all your family members think that, and you're passing that down to your kids, and they're, you know what I mean? So they're like, you know what I mean? But for the point that Valentine was making on how these two candidates aren't like the right ones, we're saying that, but we had a chance to elect the right one or appoint the right one in Bernie, and yet like you guys failed them. And you know what I mean? And then you guys are like, now you're complaining about like Biden's like legitimacy, how much he cares and this and that, when we all know it's all BS. He's just trying to swing the young vote, trying to swing the black vote. Right. And so it's like we keep putting ourselves in these situations and then crying about it and then putting ourselves in these situations again when we really have a chance to just cut that out. Like slowly but surely, but like all that can trickle away. But I'm just saying, man, like, cause I've seen a lot of women's Bernie things. I'm like, yo, he was there as he ran. What did he run? He ran as an independent, but he like you could have voted for him. To show up for the polls, like you guys could have voted for him.
Failed him.
Also, another thing is that kind of made me not want to vote because last year I feel like so many people said that they voted for Clinton and Trump still fucking won. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, he definitely has mad money. He has so many
Well,
talents.
I think they need to put the whole woman. I think they need to put the whole woman president thing to like a kibosh. You know what I mean?
Please.
What do you mean?
Like that. Like
Put it on
I think we should. No. I think we should have a woman who can serve as commander in chief.
Yeah, that's gonna take a long time to get to.
What's it called? Which is unfortunate because I mean, if you look at Hillary Clinton, she has all like the requisite skill sets of what you would ask for to look for. If Hillary Clinton was a male, I think she'd probably win.
For sure.
I think she'd probably win.
To be fair, she won the popular vote.
She did, but the popular vote ain't gonna help you on the electorals, bro.
Because look, she literally got more physical votes than Trump did, but she still lost the election. So maybe that's another system that needs some fixing too.
I don't know. I'm scared of these down south states and like the Midwest states. That's where like the bread's gonna be buttered.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
those
sir.
are the swing states.
Those
The Ohio's, the Texases.
They're the ones that always
North
have that
Carolinas.
They
last.
know what they want. Messy. But back to that woman, because they keep saying that women are like too emotional to be president.
I've seen that.
But I feel like at this point, like women just have empathy.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we're lacking in this
Rationality.
country. Like we're lacking so much empathy. How do we have so many people that are
Common
homeless?
sense.
I don't understand. It makes no sense. If there are houses in downtown Lowell that are vacant, and we have people walking up and down Appleton Street,
Sleeping
on the roads. Mass Ave, bro? Are you kidding me? While we got a whole bunch of what's going on in Boston, building a whole bunch of bullshit. Like
Speaking of that,
no one can even live in there, but you got people living on the streets. Like get the fuck out of here. That's
Veterans.
Talk about.
I just came back from California, and the amount of homeless people there is fucking crazy.
They're all on the street.
It makes no sense.
Selling 50-cent chips. I'm like,
I don't know
that's wild.
here. That was my first time in California.
Yeah,
That's just fucking
like,
crazy.
wow. Like it doesn't even matter the street. Like it's every street.
Every single street.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
it's just so
Young
sad.
ones too, like people our age, it's just so crazy. And then you have people like fucking Trump with mad money, hella money, and there's still homeless people starving. It just makes no sense.
Or how we
Hoarding
dealt with
money.
COVID.
Yeah.
Did anyone get a check?
I got one check.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I didn't.
Imagine I didn't have unemployment. All I had was that 1,200 for 6 months.
There are people that really think that like
You
Trump
didn't get a
gave
stimulus
money.
check?
That's I know you.
You didn't get a stimmy?
No stim for me.
Damn.
At some point in time, I just gave up.
You guys know why I didn't get it?
Cause my mom
bet
told
you-
me.
My mom did not claim me. My parents don't claim me.
That's awesome. Yeah, same. I
That's
don't.
weird.
Yeah, no. That's neither here nor there. What we're talking about is the election and these debaters. We encourage everyone to vote. So please,
Yeah.
register. Get your
And it's crazy
family
because
registered.
right when you go on Instagram, the first thing that pops up, register to vote.
Instagram,
Snapchat,
Every
register
app
to
has
vote.
Twitter, yeah.
Register to vote.
You can change,
Register, at least
change your
register.
state. Yeah.
Register to vote.
That's
If
the
you know,
first
I'm
step.
not telling you not to vote. Cause if you tell me that you're not going, I will come on, beat you, man. Make sure you go out and vote. But at least register.
Y'all
Because
vote.
I got a deadline to register. It's like what, October 13th? Ooh,
Yeah.
I got y'all. October 13th. I'm pretty sure the
I
last
gotta
day
figure that out though because I went on the voting thing and Plaza is not like a
I will help
street
you.
selection.
You don't know how to. Oh, don't
Plaza
worry.
is
We'll
not.
figure it out. This is how
I like it. I like it.
Plaza is not street selection, so you tell me this whole building, all these people can't vote because.
Right.
Imagine.
Hey,
Yo,
that's
Think
crazy.
about it. Think about it. I might even use my mom's address. I'll do something. I don't know. But
Anything.
You guys convinced me I'm gonna fucking vote.